Hello friends, as you may know, Spider-Man PS4 would be really hard to beat on the ultimate difficulty. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you 5 tips that will really make the journey a lot easier. So before we start with the tips, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Subscribing is important. It is free and it will really help the channel out. So please subscribe and turn on notifications and set it all and comment which it is we should play and which games we should play. We'll just jump right into the 5 tips. So the first tip is gonna be the fastest way to travel without using a fast travel. So in this game there's a lot of chase scenes, and the chase scenes will be really hard if you don't know how to web swing really fast. And for this you're not gonna need a single point. You can do this right off the start. So what you do is don't release R2. As you start holding R2, never release it. And while you want to release web, press X so he will jump. If I release like this, it will be like that. If you release with X, look at this. It's a lot faster, and it will really make it easier to finish those chase scenes and make it easier to go to the really far places, if you don't unlock a lot of fast travel points close to that. So let's just move on to the second tip. So the second tip is going to be dodging. So always use dodging. So it's really important, and also get a skill that is really important in this game. Not a skill, the suit mods. Always get this. So and always learn how to perfect dodge. It's really important in this game. Look at this. Look, if I don't know how to dodge, I wouldn't be able to do that. And it will be really hard. And on ultimate, enemies deal a lot of damage. You see, I forgot to dodge, and I took a lot of damage. That's why you should always never forget to dodge. Dodging is really important, because in this game a lot of enemies are there where they'll do a lot of damage. They can't one-shot you in this game, but still, like the snipers, they can 3-shot you on ultimate difficulty. So always look out. If you don't have a lot of focus, never ever try to get hit. Always keep your guard on. Never ever forget to dodge. That's the most important thing in this game. Dodging is the most important. Look, and there's things you can do that. And all these things you don't need any skills for. Look at that. If I perfect dodge, it will automatically do that. That's why dodging is so important in this game. So never forget to dodge. If you do, you will probably lose the battle. Look at this. So much enemies are coming at me at the same time. But because I'm dodging a lot, they're not able to kill me as easily. Otherwise, I would be dead a lot longer before. That's why you should always dodge. Dodging is the most important thing in this combat in this game, and for our battles and everything. So never forget to dodge. Alright, let's move on to the third tip. So the third tip is always use air combat, because air combat is harder for enemies to attack and you can easily dodge. So an air combat generates more focus than normal combat, and it just deals more damage. And an air combat, the enemies can't hit you. That's why air combat is really important. Air combat is the best way to fight in my choice. See, I can also do this. Look at this. Now go down there, do this. And this is just the easiest way. Look at this. I can get like a 50x combo. I can get like 100 times combo. If I use both of these combat tips I gave you, you can easily get 100. Why 100? Even if you had like 200 enemies and they were capable enough to like stand that much hits, you can even, if you're like perfect at dodging and this, if you used it, you can get like a 200 times combo. So always use dodging and air combat. So let's just move on to the fourth tip. So the fourth tip is spending your skills wisely. So this will be really important in this game, because you have a lot of skills in this game. It will be really confusing to get the perfect ones. So first, when you get the first skill point, get the skill called perfect dodge. That will be really important, as a lot of things will be useful with it. For example, the suit mod. This slows down time after a perfect dodge. That will be really helpful when you are playing on ultimate difficulty. So let's move on to the next skill. So the second most useful skill in Spider-Man PS4 is called Air Marshal. It will make you deal more damage on air combat, and as I said, air combat is the most useful combat in this game. It does the most damage and it's the easiest combat in this game. So always buy this skill. And let's just move on to the third skill. So the third skill you should always buy on your ultimate difficulty walkthroughs is called Air Yank. It will make easier for you to bring enemies into air combat, and air combat is really important. So always buy Air Yank. It will be really helpful on air combat, and it will just make it a lot easier for you to bring enemies to air combat. So let's go to the fourth skill. So the fourth most useful skill in this game is called Vengeance. When below half health, it will deal a lot more damage. Not damage, it will generate more focus. And why I said damage is more focus means more damage. So you should always get this. And the focus is the thing you use to heal in this game. So always get Vengeance. So let's just move on to the fifth skill. So the fifth most useful skill in this game is called Dodge Window. As a lot of people don't know how to perfect dodge in this game, Dodge Window will be really useful because it will make the timing window for the perfect dodge a lot easier. And a lot of things depend on perfect dodging. Perfect dodging can slow down time with some suit mods, and it will make it easier for you to kill enemies. For example, Payback pressed triangle after a perfect dodge, and rifle or pistol or weak enemies will instantly die, and only weak enemies with guns, the RPGs won't work, only with like rifle or pistols, but still that will be really useful, but because these guys can hit you from a long distance, and if you do this you can instantly just press triangle and hit them and they'll instantly get knocked. So that's the 5 skills in this tip. So let's just move on to the fifth and final tip. Final tip is exploration, because with the exploration you can get everything, and without exploration you can't get a new suit or anything. Exploration is recommended in the game and it will be really useful. Without exploration it will be really hard to beat the game, because with like exploration you get backpack tokens and all that stuff. That with backpacks, tokens and tokens only you can get this. You get that for beating challenges, crime for doing crimes in the city, and for exploring mostly. And there's a lot of things you can buy with this. Look at this. And also all these suits you can only unlock it if you have like explored. Without exploring you can't unlock it. So as you see, it is really important to explore in this game, and exploring will give you a decent amount of XP for your time, because you can do that infinitely and it will really give you a good amount of XP for your time. And if you get all the suits, you'll also get an extra achievement for that. So that's always nice. And also for 100%ing the game and all, backpack tokens. So that's the 5 tips. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will really use these tips, and I hope these tips really came in useful in your speed run. Not a speed run, just like a playthrough in this game in ultimate difficulty. I really hope you like these tips. So if you like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. This was so hard to make, so please subscribe. Subscribing is important, it is free, and it will really help the channel out. So please subscribe and turn on notifications and set it to all, and comment which videos we should do and which games we should play. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.